Karate Kid Legends review. This movie is following Lee Fung. Similar to the last movie with Jaden Smith, they are going overseas to change locations to start over and start a new life. Because with Jaden Smith, he went from America to over to China. This time he's coming from Beijing going to New York. So similar feel in that regard. It follows a lot of similar tales of all the other Karate Kid movies. You go to a new high school, you're in a new environment. There's a love interest, starts to like her. There's a bully. The bully used to holler at the girl. So now we're following the story of him just getting adjusted to New York and his new friends. He has a tragic thing happen in his life that caused them to move to New York and have to start fresh. It's kind of got like a high school feel to it. They're kind of awkward teenage, just dealing with teenage stuff. There's also a friend in the movie he needs to help out. Things are happening, and then we find our way in the tournament. Now he's in the tournament, and now he's fighting, and you know he's gonna end up going up against a bully at some point. And that's the movie in a nutshell. Like, that is the summary of the movie. You have the returning characters. They're blending the original Daniel LaRusso, and they're bringing in Jackie Chan's character from the remake from Jaden Smith, and they're combining them in this movie. My general thoughts are, I feel like this movie should have been better than it was. I feel like they had a thought for one movie, and then they added some stuff because it's a Karate Kid movie and you have to put some nostalgia stuff in there. There is an original story that feels fresh and new. The way that they were doing the story was fine. It's just, then you start doing the nostalgia stuff, which is cool because people in my age group, we want the nostalgia, but I feel like it was forced. I think some of the positives in the movie was he already has a background in martial arts. He's not green, you know what I mean? He's not just new to it like all the other Karate Kids. Like, he's actually like, no, I'm about this life for real. He just needs some tweaking, but he about that life. Also, there was a nice little part in the middle of the movie that involved boxing. That was like, okay. So the boxing element, he's trying to help a guy out, basically putting in some elements from his martial arts style, and he's helping him with his feet, his movements. And I was like, that's kind of cool. I wasn't a fan of how they merged the two stories. It's almost like they took the last Karate Kid from Jaden Smith. They're kind of branching it off from that. The tournament itself, it felt very quick edited, very fast paced. We just gonna go through all these rounds. I mean, they was winning rounds within like 10 seconds. Cause I was just like, really, we're just gonna fast forward through that. And then the fight itself, I mean, it was a good fight, but there's a fight in the middle of the movie that I would probably say that involves boxing that I would probably say might have been a little bit better. Or at least I was more engaged. I think I might have been more engaged to the boxing than the actual last fight. But the last fight was good, but you kind of knew what was gonna happen, you know? Like, I felt like there was no real build up. There was no real like stakes are high type thing. Like, you kind of knew what was gonna happen. So basically the moral story is there was things in this movie that could have been built up a lot better, and they just kind of sped through or just skip details. Again, high school movie. It's like, y'all don't need that many details. Y'all know what we getting to, right? It's like, we get into this, y'all know what we're trying to get to. Bada boom, bada bing. Because I'm telling you how Daniel LaRusso and Jackie Chan's character met. I'm like, no way. And apparently, I guess Jackie Chan used to know, they tied it in together because Jackie Chan used to know Mr. Miyagi. I think he used to be a student of his, and they became friends, blah, blah, blah. They tied that in. I just wish it had been better. I remember the original Karate Kid. I was a big fan of it. I like the second one too. The third one, I don't remember. One with the girl, I don't remember. I don't really remember that one. The Jaden Smith one was good. I like the Jaden Smith one. So that one was good. That was actually a good movie. So this one, I was hoping that it would like live up to at least the Jaden Smith one, but to be honest, I don't think it did. Where would I rate it? I don't know. I get a 3 out of 5, maybe 2.5 out of 5, 3 out of 5. You know, it was cool. It was, when it comes out, would I rewatch it? Maybe. You know, when it's on like Netflix or something, would I put it on like something in the background? Maybe. Anyway, post your comments down below. Let me know if you've seen the movie yet and have you liked it. What'd you think about it? Where would you rank this in the Karate Kid movies? And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see y'all on the next one.